Welcome back to Conversations with Sharyn and Rosa. I'm Rosa.
And I'm Sharyn.
Thank all of our new subscribers and followers, and we also just like to thank all the comments that we get each week. Really, they are very, very interesting. Definitely to see what other people are thinking about and talking about, and we just thank you for tuning in, watching it, and answering the questions. Really appreciate that. That is such a good thing for us, and it helps us to know you as well. So thank you for all of that. But we wanted to give you the topic today. But before I get into what the topic is, I wanted to explain to you all, because we had a great topic that we were so excited about to bring to you today. And yesterday, as I was on social media, you know how social media is. Could be a good thing, could be a bad thing. But and some of the comments that we got via email, a couple people wrote because
text.
of this, and text too.
Lots of text.
And because of this Christmas holiday that just passed, people were getting gifts, and I don't know if you would call it ungrateful, but they were questioning gifts that they had received from their partner, spouse, or whomever. And so that took Sharyn and I into a conversation like, do people really know their spouse? So that kind of picked our topic this morning, and we actually just woke up this morning and decided
And
we're going to
changed
do
it.
this
And
because,
changed it.
yeah, because it was just so many, and it was just kind of weird that people, one person put a question up there because she had gotten a necklace from her spouse, and it had like a dolphin on it or something, and she was like, I don't even like dolphins, don't even go to the ocean.
Somebody,
Like, what were they thinking when they bought this gift? And most of the times it's not about the whole Christmas gift giving time. It's just given to your partner or your spouse. But do you know them, and do you know what type of person they are and what type of gifts that they like?
Right.
So today's topic is, how well do you know your partner? And Sharyn and I, when we had our discussion this morning, we were asking each other like, well, how well do you know me, and how well do I know you? And we thought about even the gifts that we gave each other this year, and like what thought went into that when you're picking out gifts and stuff like that. So to get going, we decided to give each other a quiz. So I wrote some questions down. Sharyn wrote some questions down, and this is the first time we're taking it, so I don't know or have an idea as to what she's gonna ask, and she doesn't know what I'm gonna ask. So, but we have about, I guess, 5 each.
Yeah.
And so we are gonna get started on our quiz. And if you're on Team Rosa, wish me luck.
It's not a competition.
It is.
Oh.
For me.
It's not about winning. It is. Here we go. Rosa, what's my favorite color?
You have several favorite colors because, well, I'm just gonna say yellow or white.
Great. Okay. What's my favorite?
Is that true?
It's true. Yeah,
Okay,
that's
so
good.
that's what I'm
That's good. What's my favorite movie?
Ooh. Old or new? Because you like those old school.
The best movies have already been made.
Okay. I'm just gonna say Devil Wears Prada.
You got to be kidding. Look.
No, hold up. Let me explain that. Because she loves Meryl Streep. Anything Meryl Streep is in, I just assume that's the only thing I could think of that Meryl Streep is in.
But it's not an old movie.
Okay.
So let's try this again. Wait a minute.
Okay.
Let's try this again. What's my favorite movie?
I really do not know. I actually don't know. I don't know.
Okay. Wizard of Oz, Gone with the Wind.
Wait a minute, hold up.
Ben-Hur,
This is the
anybody.
first time
Look.
I've heard of the Wizard of Oz. Like, really?
You could have named any of them. That's why we got to go for time's sakes.
Miracle on 32nd Street? I don't know.
Well, you could have even gone there. Aroma. What's one of my favorite smells? If it's in the air, I just love it.
The smell of
And I like several, but
somebody cutting grass. The smell of a new car. I don't know. I really don't know that one, baby, either.
Well,
Are you talking about like perfumes?
anything. It's okay, but you went with
'Cause
somebody.
you like vanilla stuff. You like those type smells.
I do. Okay, we'll go with that. Okay, we're just going to say, okay, Rosa, because obviously she does not know me.
What about 1 for 3? 1 to 3.
Yeah,
1 to
okay.
2?
And so many people view us, and relatives and friends and all people we've never met. But just name me one or two of my favorite relatives, people who I talk about all the time.
You talk about a whole bunch of people all the
I
time.
do. They're not all my
you
relatives.
Talk about
just give me
your niece Ebony.
Okay.
You talk about your cousin Vivian.
There you go. That's good enough. That's 2. Okay, those are 2 of my favorite relatives.
Okay,
we'll go with that. Okay, you got that. And what do I do for rest and relaxation? One of the many things I would do for rest and relaxation when I'm just chilling.
On Sundays, she watch 60 Minutes and she soaks her feet during
Excellent
that time.
answer. Absolutely. If it's Sunday at
That's
7 p.m., I'm looking at 60 Minutes, dating myself again, and I'm soaking my feet. Okay, that's not bad. Not bad.
Well, how many questions was that?
Okay, that's enough.
Was that 6?
Yeah, it's good. Who's
I
counting?
got like 3 right. I just want to know.
Okay, it's okay, but
How well I know you.
okay, now I'm gonna turn it over, and Rosa is gonna ask me a couple of questions.
Okay, so am I a morning or night person?
Oh, that depends. I think you're flexible. You can get. I've had you get up at 4 a.m. and you don't whine about it, but I think you're more of a day person. Mm-hmm. Okay, is that a fair answer?
Well, that wasn't part of the question, but it'll work. I didn't say morning, day, or night. I said a morning or night person. Okay.
I'll go. Yeah,
but I guess you're probably right.
Mm-hmm.
But I get most of my work done if I'm alone at night thinking.
Okay.
So I think
Good to know.
Yeah. But what's some of my favorite shows besides Law and Order?
Well, you surely like SUV. You love.
I said besides that.
Okay. Well, you like you like the old corny shows too. Not Office, but you like Meet the Parkers or something like that. You love Cosby Show, and
I do like the Cosby Show, but when was the last time I looked at that?
I don't know,
That's
but it's
not
one of
my
your favorite
show.
songs. Okay, I'm tapped out then.
No, it's not my favorite show. I'm just saying.
I'm done.
Okay, what's my favorite movie then?
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Not Sounder.
I do like Sounder though. I just didn't think she'd go in there.
Friday?
Friday.
Boys from the Hood?
It's not my favorite show, but I do like those type of movies.
Okay,
Any type of black movies.
Okay, it's got to be Afrocentric for her to look at.
Yeah, I like those.
Okay, and
okay, so what's my favorite song or artist?
Oh, you love Stephanie Mills' "When I Think of Home."
Okay,
That's probably one of your favorite songs.
yeah, it's one of my favorite songs.
Okay,
who's my favorite artist? You know.
You like everybody I don't like. We have such different tastes.
What was the last concert we went to?
Oh my God, Escape?
No, that was the one before last. We went to see Patti LaBelle.
Oh, I forgot. Okay, you're right. I know you love Patti.
Patti is my girl.
Okay, Patti LaBelle.
Okay,
yeah,
this is the last one. Since you don't know me, what's like one of my biggest pet peeves?
Rushing you.
Yeah,
I'll
give you that one too.
Yeah, making her.
I hate for
be
people
rushed.
to take advantage of me, and I hate to be rushed.
Right. Okay.
So.
Okay, we're good. So those are just a couple of little fun questions that we asked each other to say, like how well do you know each other? And we're tying it into the fact that a lot of people who have texted us this week and all have, kind of, whining about like my wife don't know me because why would she give me, a turtle, or why would she give me a blue suede, I don't know, belt that I don't wear blue or whatever. They were some interesting comments, and I was just
But one of the things that I said to Sharyn, because sometimes gifts are given because of sentimental reasons.
Sure.
Sometimes gifts are given because of financial reasons, like this is all I can afford. And sometimes gifts are given because the person really just don't know you, but want you to have something that they think is nice.
Right.
Hold
on. Or they do know you, but they still want you to have this
certain thing.
Right. And
right.
I remember, like, it was not too long ago, and it wasn't for Christmas, but we were trying to give, stepdaughter, get her to my stepdaughter, her daughter, about pearls. And I'm saying, every young lady can appreciate a string of pearls. So not too long ago, so we were, it was time for
her senior pictures.
Yeah, for Tyler's senior pictures, and I'm thinking, of course, one, she didn't have a string of pearls. Two, I'm thinking she needed it for the photo, and that's me. And I'm saying, in my lifetime, I've had several nice sets of pearls, and so with that, which I don't wear anymore, but I wanted to give them to her. But I'm saying, that's me thinking that way, and her mother thinking that way, and that's what we wanted to give her. But that doesn't mean that she would appreciate them. It's simple as that.
It wasn't what she wanted. So, but it was what we wanted her to have,
right,
for the photo. And she kept saying, "Mom, I got something I'm gonna wear." I'm like,
okay, but
Tyler, everybody should have these pearls for their senior pictures. You take fun ones, and then you take the classic ones. And she took the classic ones and the fun ones, but she just didn't wear the pearls. So I was a little upset. But it was something, going back to what the topic is, what we wanted her to have. So if we sent her some pearls, then she would have been like, "Oh, okay, thank you," and probably would have just put them to the side, as we do a lot of things that people give us that we either don't appreciate or don't want.
And it's like, what was she thinking? That kind of thing. You was like, "Oh, thank you very much," but you take the gift home, you unwrap it, and it's like, are you kidding?
That's what the woman said on social media. She was like, "I don't know what the thought process behind this gift was, because clearly in her mind, she don't even deal with dolphins, and
and
get a necklace.
Didn't want one hanging around her neck.
And to get a necklace of a dolphin is almost like is it his mom's and he's passing it down, or is she passing it down? Like, what is the thought process behind that?" So we wanted to just bring that question to you all, and just see where everyone is on this, because if you're with someone, or dating them, married, whatever you want to consider the relationship, and you get a present for your spouse, what is your thought process in getting that? Like, how does it come about?
Right.
Because I listened to Sharyn for a whole year. And I'm saying a year, each year is different, because she changed with the winds. Them Geminis. But she might like something this year and may not like the same thing next year. So I just kind of try to pay attention to the things that she says she likes, or the things that she says she wants to do. Or if I just see, for me too, I also give practical gifts. So if I see that, the cane she might have is on his last leg, then I might order another one, and that's a gift, or I might, like this year, for instance, let's just say this year, she's like, she came to me like 2 weeks ago, like, "I don't have anything to read, I'm out of books to read," and then she found
one. I have a lot of books.
Yeah, and then she found one that she was gonna start reading, called Educated, and then when she said that, the first thing in my mind was like, okay, I'm gonna order her some books for the holiday. So I ordered her three books. So she should be good for.
I love them.
She should be good for 2.7 weeks. But anyway,
I'm trying to read them slow. But you're right. I think you did a good job.
Yeah. So I want to always, my thought process is to give her something that she likes and wants, and then give her something that I think she might like or want. So kind of balancing
or need.
Yeah. So it kind of balances the two out, and that's just like how we do with our children. They don't know what essential is, so they they need clothes and all of that. So people give them that, they're like, okay, thank you, Auntie, for the jeans, but they not really all that excited. But if Auntie gave them an Xbox, they all extra excited. So that's what they want versus what their needs are. So how do you do that with a partner? And how do you explain that? Like,
Right.
you know, if I don't have funds for something that Sharyn asked for, I'm just going to come to her and be like, won't happen this time, but maybe next time.
Right, and that's true, and that's serious too, because you know everyone's a little financially sensitive, you know, especially with COVID and everything. Remember, 1 in 6 person in America has lost their job, doesn't have a job to return to or whatever, and unemployment's running out for a lot of people. So all of that, so you truly have to give from your heart and something that they appreciate. I don't care. I mean, you can put some popsicle sticks together, you know, and dime blue, and you know, say I love you, and that works for me. You know, then I'm saying, ooh, I'd be glad.
Yeah, but as an adult.
But
like,
for
my kids, when they were younger, always gave gifts that they put together. And you love them because, you know, they don't have means to buy anything.
Right.
But as an adult, are you really okay with that if your partner came with something that they made?
Well, no, but I'm saying, I mean, this year has been exceptional. This I mean, like, we got to talk real world. I can
understand that.
Yeah, because we live real world. So I know it. And then she, her phone had been malfunctioning because, you know, they make these phones to last exactly as long as your contract, right? So, you know, at the 3rd year, it starts, you know, whatever, and, you know, the battery's running down too soon, whatever. And I said, I'll get her the new Samsung, whatever phone, whatever. So I started looking for phones and everything. And, you know, I'm old school. I remember when a Princess phone cost $19. You know, that's how old I am, right? So we go look at that phone. The phone was $1,000. And I'm thinking, who has $1,000 for a phone? But it's for my baby. So I buy her the phone, and it's something that she wanted, and would appreciate. And it's a very nice phone. So with that, you know, I'm in. I'm in because, you know, and I can't just surprise her with it to make sure she hadn't already gotten her own phone or whatever the case may be. But that's the exception. When the gifts that I received, which I'm so appreciative, is I needed some new underwear. You know, because I look like I've been climbing fences in the you know, in the middle of the night. And so, you know, so give me some underwear. I'm happy. I got some books too.
And that's the practical side for me.
It's practical and it's good, but it's so appreciated because I need it.
Yeah.
You know, because I totally needed it. So
doesn't cost a lot. They weren't expensive underwear.
Right. So back to you out there. The thing is, you know, when we getting all these texts and responses and people making these little comments and all, like, my wife doesn't understand me. She gave me, you know, a big baking set of pots or something like that, and it's like, and I don't cook. You know, those kind of things. You're like,
it could be subliminal messages, though.
Yeah, but is that what you want to? But yeah,
like, you need to start cooking.
But whatever. But I'm saying, will she appreciate it? And does she want it? And it's something that she would like, appreciate, and need. And if it, you know, so we're saying, you know, how to remedy that for most relationships is just talk to them. You know, like, no one's a kid anymore. Like, sweetie, I have no idea what to get you for Christmas. Right. You know, what do you want? You know, what do you want? You know,
or if it's financial, like, this is where we are financially, you know, how do you want to celebrate Christmas? Because it's not even about the gifts.
No,
it really is not. I mean, if you say, you know, just a romantic dinner, you know, exchange cards or something, or just words.
Exactly.
And, you know, write your feelings or something like that. I mean, to me, that's kind of romantic and nice. Yeah. You know, everybody can't travel for holidays. Everybody, you know, can't get big ticket items, and we understand that. But there's other ways of just celebrating. But I think if you just go off the cuff and come up with something and the partner doesn't understand that, you know, explain to them. I think the explanation behind the gift would help them be okay with it.
Right, and accept it better.
And we wouldn't see all this stuff on social media about gifts that they didn't have, they got that they didn't want. So,
right. So you think a simple conversation would remedy the situation?
For me, definitely. I'm a communicator, so I just want, you know, if you gave me something and I'm looking at it like, was this meant for me? Yeah. Like, you know, if I got a question if it was meant for me, then it's a conversation. But I'm also, you know, I don't like to tell people I don't like a gift that they gave me, because it depends on who's coming from.
And you don't want to hurt somebody's feelings, and you surely don't want to seem unappreciative and all that. You know, so
and
I'll
find use for it or re-gift it. You might be getting your gift back.
No, and the people who give me Starbucks coffee things, I immediately give them to her because I don't drink coffee. Never
Yeah.
did.
I'm not a coffee drinker either, but I can drink coffee.
Yeah.
I'm not an everyday coffee drinker, but
Yeah,
I'll
but I
go to
won't.
Starbucks way before she will.
Absolutely. I'll regift them. So
Yeah.
so you're saying the remedy is simple and it's just talk about it, and you should, and it's part
Yeah.
of, and truly it is part of knowing your partner. It really is, and we both have, everyone has a birthday coming next year, right? So hers is in April, mine is in June, and because of COVID, it changes the complexion of how we celebrate.
Yeah.
Okay, we're not doing anything outside. We can't do this. We can't have this.
No big parties for me.
Right. No good. So this last year, she was my special guest at my birthday dinner. I was her special guest at. She had a paint and wine thing celebration, sipping paint in the backyard, and I was her only guest. Because that's just the way things are right now. But when things change and get back to some semblance of normal, we'll be thinking different ways to celebrate one another. So the reason why we felt the need to, commit a 30-minute show to, hey, how well do you know your partner, is still a valid question, because that would dictate your thinking on, what would she appreciate? What would she like? What can we afford? What can I get in time?
And not just for the holidays. It just it just seems like that time because it was given time, but just year round. I think observing who your partner is, just getting to know them, some of their thought process, and
and what would make them happy, what would make them smile, what made, they didn't have to be brand new books. She could have got them at the used library joint. It's a book. I like books. And each book is a different adventure. It takes you to a place you haven't been before. It makes you think new thoughts, and I'm so appreciative. It was just like, wow. And
a friend of mine gave me a great book too, so shout out to Damon. Thank you for my.
And it's
Christmas
called
spirit.
A
Promised Land.
Yeah, and it's Obama's new book. So what a gift! So and there's many others out there too. So that's what we're talking about today, and we just want to leave you with something to think about. It's not all about you, but just take time to connect that kind of way. With your partner, your girlfriend, or whoever you're winking at, or whatever. Let me give you something that that's well thought out. That you appreciate, you like, that might resemble your favorite color.
Something. Or just play the game, like let's play how well do we know each other, just so the one thing that you didn't know, you might pick up. I just picked up something when Sharyn and I were playing the game earlier, like who knew.
Right But you do know I like old movies.
I do know you like old movies. I just don't know a lot of names of the old movies.
Why? Because they're old?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll leave that there.
I'd rather pick out like somebody who plays in the movie that you like versus the name of it. So, but I'm just saying that those little small things help you to get to know the person, better, or
in a different way.
Or the what ifs game. Play the what if game. Play the how well do you know her game. Play whatever. That is going to be fun. You're going to be spending time with each other, and you're going to be getting to know each other.
Right. If you only have 3 gifts
throughout the year,
right?
If your partner says, you know what, I think I'm going to take up boxing, buy her a pair of boxing gloves.
That's what you want to do, So
that's what I got.
Well, for the record, for the record, you're very easy. You're very easy to please. Very easy. Yeah. Doesn't take much.
Because I'm grateful for what I do get. I'm very grateful. I don't expect people to give me anything, but when they do, that means they were thinking of me, and I appreciate that, and it makes me very grateful.
Yeah.
So that's why it's just not hard to please. I can always find something to do with a gift that I got.
Yeah. So with that, we're looking at some other some topics for next time, because we were going to do what this week?
Oh, we were gonna do. Oh, we can't tell them that. You want to tell them what the topic is?
Well,
no, we can.
We can. It's not a secret.
We were gonna do. I
forgot.
Dating your friend's ex, or dating a friend's ex.
Yeah.
which was
Okay.
a little more spicy and juicy.
Yeah,
but when
that's
I woke
gonna
up
be
this
a hard
morning,
one.
this kind of fell on my heart, like all of the things I was reading last night when I was on social media and trying to catch up on a lot of stuff, and and I'm on vacation now, so I've been up reading the social media stuff.
Yeah, but back to the topic for next week because I'm really thrilled about that. One, because it has happened to me, but dating your friend's ex.
No, just dating a friend's ex.
A friend, your friend,
Dating
a
a
friend's ex, and it happens more often than we probably want to admit, and it not by design, but stuff happens because we're all a bunch of lesbians.
So if we don't come to you next week with that, then that means something else changed
that
our
came
mind.
up,
but that should be the topic next week,
Right.
I think. Yeah.
Right.
So,
So until next time, we're wishing you the very best.
of all good things, stay safe and stay woke. And Happy New Year. Oh, I need to give some shout outs. I told my cousin Cynthia Fogo
Hey.
in Connecticut that I was gonna give her a shout out.
Uh-huh.
Hey girl, hey cuz. So, and we don't mind giving shout outs. We just don't know if people want us to mention names. So
Yeah,
that's,
so we usually
that's why
don't.
we normally don't. Stay safe, love you.